Hi everyone, welcome back, and it's Friday. This is RJ with the movement, and today I will be speaking from Genesis chapter 3, verse 1 to 6. And as we know, Genesis is the first chapter in the Bible, and that is where Eve went ahead to eat from that tree that she was told not to eat from. Yes, she went ahead to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And that's when everything changed many, many years ago. Don't you think sometimes, like you just want to get to heaven and have a conversation with Eve? You don't feel like that? Well, I do. Just to say, girl, of all the other trees in the garden, they told you not to eat from this particular tree and you still ate from it. What was going through your head, Eve? Don't you feel like that sometimes? I know, I'm a little bit crazy. You'll get to love me. Yes. And that's when everything changed, you know, because she knew better. And if I may have a title or a topic for today's, you know better. And we all know better, some way or the other. We know better not to do certain things. Even when we were kids, and we did something wrong. We took our mom's money to go to share with our friends. We go to the shop and we knew that we're not supposed to. And then they're gonna call us to spank us or to beat us, as Caribbean term says. And whilst mommy or daddy's smacking you or beating you, they say, you know better. So that is why I'm gonna smack you or beat you. Because we all know better. You know better when it comes to that relationship that you're in, that you're not supposed to be in that relationship. But because it makes you feel good, you stay there. You know better that you're not supposed to be drinking and getting drunk, but because when you drink, it takes away all the pain for a moment that you go ahead to do it. But you know better that you're not supposed to, and it's no good for you. My kings and my queens, whatever it is, I know that you know better. We all know better. But sometimes when you abandon what you know, you suffer the consequences that aren't necessary. When we go doing stuff that we're not supposed to do, there are consequences that we are going to deal with. Maybe not now, but in time to come, we will. I don't know what's going on with my hair today. Yes, we will deal with it. We will have to deal with it somewhere or the other. We have this history or this tendency to abandon what we know, living our lives without any self control and doing things that doesn't make sense. And we know better. Well, for me, I don't want to abandon what I know to make someone else feel happy. I don't. I will not make you feel comfortable doing what you want me to do, and I know better. I will do what I know is right for me and what's best for me. So goodbye to you. If you feel uncomfortable that I'm not doing what you want me to do, goodbye to you. Life is much more than that. And it's not because we don't have self-control or discipline. It's because what we want is more important than what we know. And that's so sad. When you know better, you know the things that you're supposed to do, the things that you're not supposed to do, and you still choose to do the things that will be harmful to you or to your life in time to come. In the text, the enemy knew what Eve was supposed to do. He knew that she knew better. So he was trying to figure out what she knew so he can mold her into what he wanted. And that's how he plays us. That's how he plays us. He sends people into our lives to figure us out and to, use us in a type of way that he will get close to us. We start to believe the report of the enemy instead of the promises of God and what he has for you. So today, my kings and my queens, I know that you know better. So I want you to start doing better. You know your worth. You know what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be. So stop settling in whatever situation you're in and trust God and his promises and what he has for your life. Let go of the things that are unnecessary because you will deal with the consequences later on down the road. So why not let go now so you won't have to deal with that heartbreak in time to come because you know better? Why you don't stop doing the things that you're doing so you don't have to deal with it? Sometimes he's saying, you don't need that job because I want you to start your own company. I want you to start writing that book. I want you to start doing great things. So sometimes he keeps moving you from job to job until you recognize what is your calling and what he wants you to do. God likes to give us crazy yeses, but you like the easy ones. Pray today so God can change your mind, the way that you think, the way that you approach situations. Ask him to change it and open up your eyes so you can see what you need to see. Go before him and ask him for help. Don't forget, my kings and my queens, you know better. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Someone today will love to hear this message. Have a great weekend and be safe.